So I think this is the last time we're going to talk about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer before it comes out, right? I'm Abby with Motor City Nerds, and once again, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like they didn't give too much away. Oh, also, I'm recording this on my birthday, which is December 4th, but probably won't be up till the 5th, but yeah, it's my birthday. And, yeah, we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. But first and foremost, we finally got all three Spider-Men in one fucking shot. And we got Willem Dafoe's face, and we got more of Doc Ock. I'm gonna call this out now, and I didn't say this before. I've been saying that even since before the What If episode came out that there was two Doctor Stranges, because I was like, this Doctor Strange doesn't look like our Doctor Strange. But now I'm starting to think, because if you listen to the voiceover and he's talking about they're a threat to our world, this, that, and the other, yada, 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 that could apply to both the villains and the other Spider-Men. So now I'm starting to think maybe that, I still don't think it's Mephisto. If it is Mephisto, I'll eat crow, but I still don't think Mephisto's in this. But maybe that is our Doctor Strange, and the Spider-Man he's facing isn't Tom Holland. I'm assuming that maybe it's Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. And I'm like, so they are the problem. And they make it seem like Tom Holland is the one talking on the train scene, but it really isn't Tom Holland. If you've watched my other Spider-Man videos, you know that I said that I definitely think they're going to try and do a Dark Knight thing where... But now I'm like, okay. Where there's like, oh, I don't want to kill these guys. And it's like, oh no, that's their fate. It's to die by Spider-Man's hand. But now I'm really thinking that they might kill off MJ, and I think that they should. I know I was saying that I didn't think they would because of Zendaya and how big of a star that is and how much people love her. But with the multiverse, it's like, yeah, she could come back, whatever the fuck. But I think to build up a character, you have to have things happen to them. And if you remember the Tobey Maguire ones and stuff, they're not. Like, Spider-Man isn't super happy. And in one of the runs of the comics, MJ does eat it. Your character has to have things happen to them for them to develop. You know what I mean? I just dropped something. But things need to happen to them for them to grow as a character. And this Spider-Man is very happy-go-lucky, very over-the-top, very young, let's go, let's get him. And Spider-Man is inherently like that, but Tom Holland is especially like that. And what would fuck him up more than losing MJ? Not only that, it would make the voiceovers from Doctor Strange and him even more ominous, because like I said, if we keep applying it to the villains, we're like, oh yeah, they're a threat to us. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, kid. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to take people's lives. They all died by Spider-Man's hand, but technically it's like, she died because she was involved with you. Like, you might not have directly killed her, but you might have indirectly killed her because you're Spider-Man. Like I said, I think this character's gonna have to grow somehow, and I think they might do it, and that's super bold if they do. And I think that they should. I love when his spider legs come out of the suit and Doc Ock says, oh, we got some competition. That was awesome. Showing a ton of black suit Spider-Man. I have people that think that's gonna be a totally different character. I'm like, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's one we already have. Maybe it is a new one. Like I said before, they're doing the whole Hannibal Lecter thing with Doc Ock, and so it's like we have the big bad guy who's the smartest one locked up in a cage, but he's kind of helping us get the other bad guys, but not really being too helpful, but is kind of playing mind games with them. And I really like that because I got my Hannibal Lecter up there. I fucking love Hannibal Lecter. Free fall, and I'm assuming, I don't think that was Tom Holland's Spider-Man that was free falling through the portal into, and I don't know if it's a mirror dimension or another universe or whatever. I don't think that was our Tom Holland Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange free falling after them. That was sweet. Doc Ock, I don't know if I'm assuming they showed this before, and maybe I just didn't notice, but him sticking his claw through that car, opening it up, and then throwing it, super cool. That's what I mean about the voiceovers. He keeps saying there needs to be another way. Doctor Strange keeps saying, I'm sorry, kid, and this whole thing, and it starts out with him talking about, oh, because when you found out, and it's all about you, and when Mary Jane found out that I was Spider-Man, it was the biggest week of my life, and it was the only happiness I had, and then it's like, oh, if we take that away, this character's gonna have to learn how to deal with that and grow. We got really clear shots of Electro, Sandman, the Lizard. That was awesome. J. Jonah Jameson being great. I'm assuming they had the multiverse planned out and shit already, but even if they didn't, J.K. Simmons plays that character so well. If anybody noticed this, but I thought this was the coolest part of the fucking trailer, was when Portal was opening up and another Spider-Man webs up another Spider-Man and pulls him back, and they're fighting, and I was like, oh my god, that was so fucking cool. Like I've been saying with the Hannibal Lecter thing with Doc Ock that I'm loving, we finally get like Doctor Strange having dialogue with him, which it's like I said, if you remember Silence of the Lambs, like Clarice is kind of a new recruit, just like Spider-Man is, and then her boss is like this old-time guy. I know Will Graham is the one who catches Hannibal Lecter, believe me. I've read the whole series a bunch of times. I love it. But her boss at the FBI is like the big top guy. Remember Hannibal Lecter says, Crawford sent a trainee. Like, he's offended. Like, he's a Billy Badass in the FBI, but who are you? Are you serious? He sent a trainee to question me? Crawford or other people above him get involved in Silence of the Lambs, it's a big deal with Hannibal Lecter, because it's like, he's like, okay, yeah, I'm done talking to the babysitter. Let me talk to the boss now. Silence of the Lambs is a little different, and I love Clarice Starling. I'm not taking anything away from her. She's one of the best female characters of all time, but I'm just saying Doctor Strange is that character where it's like, finally we see him having dialogue with Doc Ock, which tells me that's another reason why I don't think he's Mephisto, is because he's getting fed up. He's like, okay, I'm sick of you playing games with these fucking assholes. Scooby-Doo this crap. Now I'm stepping in. What's going on? Just tell me who are these people? I liked that a lot. And then, like I said, I still think Daredevil's going to show up. I think the devil in disguise is Daredevil. You do look at this trailer, you do see shots of Tom Holland, like, broken and bleeding, and he's sad, and he's in the rain, and it's like, okay, well, what happened for him to get that way? And I know we never know with Marvel because they'll edit their trailers so that things are different, but I still stand by, I don't think that shot of the pumpkin bomb going by and Tom Holland going for it, I don't think he's going to catch it. I think that's when Tobey Maguire is going to show up, and he's going to snatch it out the air and throw it back, just like in the Sam Raimi one. And once again, I do feel like this is the best Marvel has done with their trailers, where even though you're giving us a ton, we still don't have everything. And I like it a lot. And even Mom was saying that, like, we were both saying this, we were like, this just looks fantastic. Like, this looks great. And this is definitely something you're going to want to see in a theater. And this is definitely, I mean, if the MCU wanted to say they were fucking back, they're fucking back. And I don't think I've been this excited for a Spider-Man since the Tobey Maguire ones. I really don't. I really am pumped for this. I think this is going to be fantastic. It looks amazing. I was shocked at how clear things were. I was shocked at how much we got to see, but still there's a lot we don't know, but it looks so good. The thing too, especially with Hawkeye and everything, and don't worry, we're going to get to Hawkeye, I definitely think Daredevil, like, you have this realistic, you know what I mean, like, down-to-earth, real character, like, and if you know, that's my favorite little corner, not Hawkeye particularly, but, like, and I know the Winter Soldier and Captain America have super soldier serum, but it's that Manchurian Candidate, Black Widow, spy, thriller, noir, Winter Soldier, esque shit that is, like, my personal favorite, like, little corner of the MCU. I like it a lot. But Hawkeye is also kind of a part of that because it's, like, realistic, you know what I mean? And that is also a perfect place for Daredevil to come in. And I said this before, and I meant to make a video before Hawkeye came out, but I didn't. But I was like, no, this is like Die Hard for kids, and I'm all about it. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that we're all about Christmas over here. So, yeah. I do. I think that somehow, if they might not, but I'm like, there's a way to tie him in here a little bit. And I really do think that he's going to be the devil in disguise in Spider-Man No Way Home. Go watch the final trailer for Spider-Man. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Tell me what you're excited to see. Tell me who you think the black-suited Spider-Man is. Some people are saying that they think it might be Miles Morales, and I was like, that'd be ballsy. Oh, because, don't worry, we're going to talk about Into the Spider-Verse too, because, yes. And yeah, I'm Abby with Motor City Nerds. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps me a lot, just commenting or anything. And I'm happy to be back, and happy holidays. And yeah, let me know what you saw in this trailer that had you pumped. Was it the 3 Spider-Men? Was it Doc Ock? Was it Willem Dafoe? We got to see his face. Was it falling through fucking magic portals into other dimensions? What did you like about this? Oh, and do you think MJ's gonna die? And do you want her to die? Like, it's not that I want her to die. I'm just saying, like, characters have shit happen, and that's how heroes grow. You know what I mean? Like, they have to, yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, I do. I'm like, at first I didn't think you were going to do this, but now I'm thinking you might. And I was so stoked when we got 3 Spider-Men, and I was like, oh my fucking God. And I do still think that there's 2 Doctor Stranges. I was like, there's something up with this, but I just don't think it's Mephisto. I really don't. And especially after this trailer, I really don't think he's Mephisto. Yeah, having this back in theaters, official, and that's it for a minute, and then if they had MJ die, that would be huge. But like I said, having the multiverse, they're not dead. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying, all of these voiceovers, they become much more ominous when you think about it like, oh, he's not just talking about the villains. He's talking about the other Spider-Men coming into our dimension. He also could be talking about MJ being connected to you. And, oh, and I did like Ned. I mean, who doesn't love Ned? But what did he say? He was like, time to catch some, multiverse men or something, and I was just like, oh, that's real close to Minutemen. Isn't that what they were calling themselves in the Time Variance Authority and shit? Wasn't that one of them? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but either way, I love Ned and he's funny. But I think offing MJ could build a better Peter Parker. Tell me what you think.